Hi everybody, it's Graham here, and I just want to run you through the nest egg offer that we have for December. It'll run from now till the 21st of December, subject to there still being tokens available for you to buy. I'm going to just run through quickly what the offer is about. You can read it for yourself, but it's always been our intention to raise funds this way rather than flooding the exchanges with the tokens that we allocate for administration and charitable works. And this is something that's been made a clear objective and has been communicated on many occasions, right from the word go. Nest egg offers are great offers, but they're definitely not for instant profits. And any tokens purchased are subject to a 6-month hold before being released into your WSA Visa wallet. Now, once they're in your We Share Abundance Visa wallet, the ability to cash in on these tokens will depend on the liquidity at that time. It's accepted that liquidity is going to take some time to build, but it's also expected that it will improve each month, sometimes gradually and sometimes much faster. It is our aim to have perfect liquidity. That's when any amount of Visa tokens can be exchanged quickly and at pretty much at any value within 2 to 3 years. This is not going to be an instant jump, but a steady progression with liquidity improving gradually and continuously. Now, nest egg offers are only available to elite members, and that's people that have staked all 6 pools. That's the only qualification. And the reason for that is staking pools is of prime importance to the members' welfare for generating cash now instead of building for the future. It's good to have a nest egg for the future, but people also need some cash now, and that's the purpose of staking the pools. If anyone does send funds to us that is not an elite status member, we'll use those funds to increase staking to elite status. If there's sufficient, we'll allow you the token packs that you wanted, and any surplus funds returned would be subject to a $10 administration fee. It takes a lot of time to do it. Now, I want you to understand that in taking up nest egg offers, members are not only helping themselves to secure a strong future, but also helping the community to prosper and grow. And they're playing an important part in increasing the liquidity of the Visa tokens. That said, I want you also to understand that we don't need the nest egg sales to progress. So it's not important whether we sell no tokens or we sell all the tokens on offer. It's simply that our progress in growth and liquidity will be speeded by any sales that are made. But regardless, we're still heading down that same road. So it's not important in the grand scale of things. Now, this month's offer in December is absolutely unique in that we will not be selling Visa tokens at about half their value, which is the norm, but at a tiny fraction of their value. And the reason for this is that I promised all members, and we always keep our promises, that we would extend the offer from August 2020, which we had to close down early due to overwhelming response and a lack of systems to support the demand. Consequently, we're offering Visa tokens at the same price, which was $110 for a 10 token pack. That's just $11 a token. We're not able to offer part packs, but multiple packs are available to anybody that wants them. So you can't have half a pack, but you can have 2, 3, 10 packs, 20 packs, as many packs as you want. Grab them while you can at this price, because the price will never ever be repeated again, and future offers will be at around half the GMV, which would currently place a token offer at over $100 each, not the $11 that you're being offered now. And you know that the token value goes up every month, so each month today's deal is a better deal. Now, these tokens can only be bought using funds from outside We Share Abundance, as if we were taking them to the exchange and selling them. And we can take payment in 2 ways. We can take it through coin payments, or we can take it as a Waves transfer from your Waves Exchange account to an address which is shown below. So how do you go about making a purchase? I'm going to run through this, giving you little examples along the way. But I'm going to read it to you first, and then we'll take the two options and show you how to do them. So first you choose your way that you're going to make your payment, whether it's coin payments or whether it's a Waves Exchange transfer. If it's coin payments, you just go to the next step, step 2, and that involves clicking the button to the right, this big button here, and select the number of packs you want and then make your payment. Make sure you copy your TXID from coin payments, and it'll look something like this here. This is made up. I don't think it's an actual coin payments ID. If it is, it's just pure chance. But it will look something very similar to that. And then proceed to step 7 below, which is here. You would then open a form. I'm going to show you that in a moment, and paste in that transaction code that you copied from making your payment. You paste it into your form, complete the rest of your form, and submit the form. And once we verify the details on the form, the tokens will be added to your Nest Egg wallet and they'll show up on your dashboard, and allow us 48 hours to do that. It is a manual operation, and if we get a lot of requests, it'll take us time. And it looks like we are going to get a lot of requests. Okay, so what's the difference? If you're making a Waves Exchange transfer, you can skip 2 and 3, but you go straight to number 4 here. You open your Waves Exchange account, and you need to buy USDN. You can either buy them using your credit card or whatever method you want, or you can take any existing assets you've got in your Waves Exchange and trade them for USDN. If they're an obscure asset, and quite frankly Visa currently is an obscure asset, you may be able to trade it for USDN like that, but there may not be any USDN on offer for it. So if there aren't, you can always just trade for Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin to USDN is very, very easy. So once you've got your USDN, and how much USDN do you need? Well, you need $110 for every pack that you want. So if you only want 1 pack, it's just $110 worth of USDN. If you want 10 packs, it's 10 times that. If you want 5 packs, it's 5 times that. If you want 2 packs, it's 2 times that. So 2 packs is $220. 10 packs is $1,100. Simple maths, okay? Once you've got your USDN tokens, then you click on the send option in your USDN, and I'll show you how to do this, and you will send it to this address that I'm highlighting now. No other address will do. You must send them to this address, otherwise we won't be able to verify them and you won't get credit for them, and it'll be a hassle for you to get any money back. So make sure you send to the right address, and that's the one on this page, the one I've highlighted here. When you're sending, you put in the value of the token you're sending, so that if it's just for 1 pack it would be 110. You put in the address that you're sending to, which is this address, and then you would click on the proceed button, and that will show you your TXID. Copy your TXID and then make sure you press the send button. If you don't press the send button, the TXID won't be valid, it won't work. You've got to make sure that you press the send button. It'll tell you your tokens are on the way. You can say, okay, that's me done. And then you do exactly the same as you would have done if it had been coin payments. You open the form, paste in that TXID in the appropriate spot, and fill in the rest of the form showing what you sent, your username and this sort of thing. As I say, I'm going to run through that in a second, and that's you done. Okay, so let's do some examples of that. Let's suppose you were paying by coin payments. You would click on this button here, and that will take you to a page that looks like this. You have to fill in this section first, otherwise nothing will work. Okay, obviously you want to put in valid information. This is just nonsense that I'm putting in, just so I can show you how it all works. Okay, then you select the number of packs you want. If you want 1 pack, you just leave it as it is. If you want, let's suppose you wanted 20 packs. Okay, you put in 20, could have been 2, could have been 5, 4, 3, whatever you want. Click on recalculate and you'll see that it'll come up with your total price. Then you choose how you want to pay it, whether you want to pay it with your Bitcoin, Litecoin, Waves, Bitcoin Cash, or Ethereum, or USDC. I don't know what this Ether tokens is here. Just ignore that. I've never understood why that's there. It doesn't really do anything. The one you select will turn green. So if you were paying with Bitcoin, there you go. It's green. And then you would click on this complete checkout, follow the instructions. It'll tell you exactly how many Bitcoin to send, or whatever other coin it is you're sending. It will tell you exactly the right number. Make sure you send that number. If you don't, your purchase will probably not complete. Okay, and it'll also give you the address to send to. You paste that in from wherever you're sending it from, blockchain, coin payments, Zappo, and whatever wallet you keep your coins in. You could even have an account with coin payments and send it from there. Send it, fill in your form. Let's go to the form now. No, let me go back and we'll do the Waves exchange option. Okay, first, and then we'll do the form, and we can cover both at the same time from the form. Okay, here we are. I've logged into a Waves exchange account. This has actually got no funds in it of any kind at all, but it'll serve to illustrate how we go about things. You need USDN to send to us. Okay, you can buy them, you can trade them, whatever. If you want to buy, there's an option here to buy using a card, debit or credit card. If you click on the swap, it's an easy way. If you've got Waves tokens, you can convert Waves into USDN very simply. If you don't have Waves, but you may have Bitcoin or something like that, then you would need to go to trading, and then USDN here. Select that USDN, and it'll give you the option to trade USDN against various different things. Here's Bitcoin, lots and lots of different currencies that you could exchange it for. If it was Bitcoin, select this one, Bitcoin USDN. And then you would have to click on sell, because you're selling Bitcoin for USDN. You would put in your price. This is what people are prepared to buy at, and this is what people are selling at. So you would need to, if you wanted to be quick, pick one of these prices here, and they will sell you your USDN at these prices. Once you've got your USDN, you go back to your wallet. This is just up at the top. It's just off the video actually. And then you would have USDN in here, and you would click send, and you would paste in the address from here. So you would copy this address, go back to your Waves exchange, paste that in there. Okay, that's who you're sending it to, and that is the only address that will get this validated for you. Then you would put in the amount that you're sending. If it was 1 pack, it would just be 110, and then you would be able to click continue. Because we haven't got any coins, it's not going to let us continue. But if you were to have some coins in, you would click continue. The TXID would show round about here. You would copy that and then click a send button. Pretty simple. Just follow the instructions step by step. Once you've done that, you need to come back here and click on this, open and complete the form. If you pay using cryptocurrencies, it will actually take you to a success page, and that success page will look like this, and it'll just tell you that you've paid and you congratulate you because you're on your way to a prosperous future. and I firmly believe you are. Even if you only purchase one pack, that's 10 tokens. I believe in 6 months' time those 10 tokens will be worth at least $1,500 each. So that would be $15,000 for your $100. If you're prepared to stick with them for an extra 6 months, by this time next year, I really do see the tokens being worth over $20,000 each. So it's an excellent opportunity for you now. If you paid by coin payments, as I say, it will redirect you here after a successful payment, and you can click either here or here, and that will take you to the form I'm going to show you now. If you didn't pay by coin payments and you paid by the Waves exchange transfer, you'll need to click on this link here, okay, because you won't be redirected to that success page. So you click on the link here and it'll take you to a form that looks like this, and it explains a little bit here about it. It's very simple to fill in. You put in your first name and your last name. You need to fill in all these fields, otherwise you'll get error messages. You need to put in the email that you actually registered with when you registered at WeShare Abundance, and we need your WeShare Abundance username as well. This is where you'll have sent your funds if you paid using Waves transfer. Select one of these. Don't select them both. If you paid by Waves, make sure it's got a tick against Waves. If you paid by coin payments, make sure it's got just a tick against coin payments. It is important because we need to sort these, and if it's got both ticked, it won't work, and if it's got neither ticked, it won't work. It will delay your acceptance. Put in the amount you paid. Okay, it could be $110, could be $1,100. Depends on how many packs you wanted to buy. Okay, so just put in the amount that you paid. It'll be a multiple of 110 by the number of packs that you bought. If you paid by coin payments, your TXID will start with CP. If you paid by Waves, then it'll be a long string TXID. It can start with virtually any letter, large, small, or any number. And then just sign the form. I'm really hopeless with making signatures using my mouse, as you can see. It looks nothing like my signature, but do your best with it. Fill it in, and when you've done it, click submit. We'll get the form. We'll marry that form up against the payment using the TXID that you've put in, and as soon as we've verified it, the coins will be on your desktop in your Nest Egg wallet. And that's it. Okay, I hope you find it simple. I hope this has been a helpful video, and I hope that you take this opportunity up. Why? Because I believe it will be good for you. Okay? God bless.